This is the No Apology Show. Now, today, there are going to be a lot of disagreements. There's going to be a lot of agreements. This right here, we're about to get into the shits.
Yes, sir.
So,
and 1, 2, 3, not it.
1, 2, 3, not it. Oh, it's on my boy. So
he
introduce
didn't
yourself.
even speak.
Introduce yourself.
He got caught.
He on this.
He ready. Love it.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, my brother.
Why you just sitting there still?
Okay,
like
I froze.
But he blinking though. That's
I know. That's what's funny.
But he blinking.
We looking at you like
we can see you. You know that, right?
right here, nigga.
Yeah, we looking right at you.
I was like, oh shit. Well, I believe. Now it's your boy Jack Anthony. Hey, to be honest with you, I didn't say 1, 2, 3 night because I wanted to go first.
Nice.
So I wanted to go first. So
nice.
Basically, if you're gonna be bothered with what I have to say, you ain't gonna like what I have to say, and I already know I'm gonna ruffle your feather. So if you find yourself in that state, we can simply just take you down to McDonald's, buy you a nice thick large shake. Shake, my bad, not shake, shake. So you can suck it the fuck up.
Right, that's right.
Then, how thin is the straw? You gonna give him a regular straw?
Nah, hell no. You don't get regular straws around here.
No.
You get
little stirs.
You get coffee stirs around this piece.
They never gonna finish. They never gonna finish that.
Man, they ain't gonna even get it up in the straw.
Jawline gonna be hurt like a mother.
Oh, ouch. Yeah. Yeah, and you know who it is. It's your boy Sean Devoy, one part of this No Apologies movement, doing what we do best and talking that ish and not giving a damn about what you think about it. And like I always say, if I say something to hurt your feelings, if I say something that bothers you, if I say something that you deem disrespectful, from my family to yours, we would like for you to stand up straight, pop tall, pow, shoulders back.
Yeah.
I'd like for you to bend over backwards. And then I want you to turn your head so you are staring straight into your ass and talk to it.
Right.
Because I don't give a shit.
Not
now.
Not too.
Let's get to the shits.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So, Jack, you had a great idea today. This is a subject that you brought up. So you go ahead and let the people know what we're talking about today.
Today, we're going to be talking about the different type of micro machine cars that actually was produced back in 1972.
If you don't get the fuck out of here with that.
We're sorry. You have reached a podcast that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
No. But on the real, today, man, we want to talk about, this is something that's important. And this is to all those people out there that has something to say and they want to say something, but they're afraid to say it because they risk persecution. So basically, do we really have the freedom of speech, or do we just think that we have the freedom of speech? That's the topic of this right now, because it's too many times that a lot of people get canceled because they wanted to speak their mind, because supposedly you're supposed to have your freedom of speech, right?
True that.
But when you actually speak the truth of how you feel, or you speak your opinion, whichever classification of people or what's called tends to get butthurt, and then the next thing you know, either you're canceled or nobody want to listen to you, or they'll never want to hear it out. They want to hear this fabricated ass story that only it pleases them. But when it comes down to the truth, they don't want to hear it. And not just the truth. I ain't gonna say the truth. I'm gonna say they want to just hear their truth and not your what you have to say, because everybody has their own truth. Everybody has their own opinion, their own truth, and what they feel convictions. For example, I can say vaccines right now. By me just saying vaccines, they probably gonna put a little header up under my title now and say vaccines. Oh shit, he's saying something.
Okay.
And it can just be it can be just something, like I say, it's what you say. And up under that, you're gonna have a million people say a lot of things. And I could say one thing, I could say I think that everybody should get the vaccine. The reason is because it'll help everybody. It'll help us to be able to go out there and be able to do things and get better. And because somebody feels some type of way that doesn't feel the same way I do, they will shut down my whole cookie operation and try to cancel me because they don't feel that what I'm saying is right. Or, as a better example, I'm going to put it out there. Lil Boosie has an opinion about how he feel about certain things, especially when it comes down to the LGBTQ community, right?
He said it.
And in his opinions.
Oh, we get.
But the minute he speak what he feel and his opinions, cancel culture, cancel Boosie. The baby, cancel the baby, cancel. Because what he said. Lil Nas X, cancel. You know? Now, I'm gonna go even deeper into that. I can say that all three of us are heterosexual males, right?
That's right.
Right? Okay.
That's right.
So we all on the same wavelength when it comes down to when we see a man acting like he's pregnant, right?
Yeah.
What? Wait.
Like-
Okay, hold on.
Okay. I
I want to get your question.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say it like
I'm
this.
trying to understand what you're saying.
We all make the same face when we see a black man portraying that he's pregnant, right?
Well,
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In today's climate, I thought, shit, I don't even know if he's a man anymore. I thought that he probably was a woman, transgender, being acting like a man now, and somebody got him. I don't know.
So I'm not gonna dive into that too much because part of what I'm gonna talk about when I talk about it is gonna address a lot of that. But I'll just say this. I checked my bank account. Everything that I do to make money is still intact. So I don't care what Nas X is doing. It doesn't affect my life.
Exactly.
So personally, I'm only speaking personal. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
I'm not a fan. I don't watch. I was never a fan. I never rewound Old Town Road. It's not my cup of tea. I don't listen to that music. If he was as straight as an arrow, was out there bagging females and came out with that song, I still wouldn't listen to it because it's not my cup of tea. So I still wouldn't care.
Yeah, my
exactly.
opinion.
But I'll leave it at that because, like I said, what I'm gonna say is that's actually a good one because I'm actually gonna say something
exactly.
About it, right? Yeah.
So pretty much most of us regular common people like us, we mind the business that pays us. Exactly what you said.
Right.
Check your bank account, ain't shit fucked up. Hey, life's good.
Right.
But you got some people that are up there in level. And so they somebody may want to interview them to ask their opinion.
Right.
So pretty much it's setting them up for the okie doke. Like it's like I'm an interviewer and I say, hey, Sean, how do you feel about Deshaun Watson and the 22 cases that you think that he has?
Phil was a setup, but go ahead. I know
exactly.
Yeah.
You go now you voice your opinion, and so you say, I feel it's a setup. I mean, I do too.
Right.
But you say you feel it's a setup.
Right.
All of a sudden, you got this, and this is your opinion.
Right.
You got these women organization and some other shit, some other type of organization trying to shut you down because you just had an opinion because somebody asked you a question. You see what I'm saying? So are you really having the freedom of speech? Are you really able to say what you want? You can't really say when you're in a position of higher, a little bit higher, people tend to like really ride and really focus on things that you say, and then they judge you. Not only do they judge you based off what you say, but they also label you, and they self-label you. For instance,
can I ask?
I got so many examples that I can use, but
can I ask this one question?
So, yeah,
isn't when you state your opinion and they state their opinion about you, isn't that their freedom of speech?
It is, but that's the thing is I'm not taking that away. I'm talking about the cancel culture that happens.
What they're trying to do with their freedom of speech.
What they're trying to do with their freedom of speech. See what I'm saying? Okay. So if that's how it's supposed to be. Right. Hey, you have an opinion, I have an opinion. I don't agree with your opinion. I don't agree with your opinion. Oh well, all right. Let's just agree. Let's just agree to disagree. Right. Boom, boom, boom.
There you go.
Yeah. Right. But in this world, but in today's age, you can't do that. People that have strong convictions against certain things, they are afraid to say anything. And when I said this, I brought this up for a reason. Me being a straight heterosexual male, I cannot say certain things, or if I were to just put out there, I don't agree with the LGBT community, but I respect it.
Okay.
Canceled. Oh, you don't agree with it. Oh my God. You don't support it. Oh my God. Like everybody is not going to be in the same support group. Everybody's not going to be in the same thing. Like it's an opinion. It's right. People have what they own convictions. And because of that, next thing you know, they put labels on you. Those people. Oh, that's just his toxic masculinity going raging out of his mouth. Or, oh my God, he's just homophobic. And it's like, what?
There's no such thing as toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
But in today's world,
they use that term.
It is a such thing as toxic masculinity because when you have an opinion, or you defend yourself as a man against something that's trivial against you, such as women convicting men of certain things, and a man has something to say to reflect it back, automatically it's toxic masculinity.
But see, and this is just my opinion. I'm gonna get more into it when the time comes. That just because somebody says something about you and they think they know who you are, I don't care what you think about me, because 1, you don't know me. 2, you're not in my circle. 3, you can have any misconception about me, and that doesn't mean that it's right. Just because you say, oh, he's toxic masculinity. Okay, what about me is toxic because I stood up as a man and defended myself? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, welcome.
Now, if I was out there raping and all that, okay. That's toxic masculinity, right?
Yeah.
But that's a power play, and
but that's what I'm saying.
Just go ahead, brother. I apologize.
Like I'm saying,
I got you.
Like I'm saying, basically, what I'm saying, it comes to full circle. Do we have the freedoms to actually openly express how we feel, or can we have an open discussion? Is it possible that we can actually have an open discussion without being labeled, without being categorized, without being forced into a certain group because of our opinion?
What is your answer to that? So that nobody's gonna dance around it. We know where everybody stands.
Dancing around. I'm a foul said. No, we don't really have the freedom of speech. No, I feel we do not, because it is too many times where we well, we want to say something, but we can't say it. Like back, we used to be able to say certain things, but now we can't say it because we are afraid to accidentally discriminate against another group or accidentally rub somebody off the wrong way. And in the process of trying to not to accidentally rub somebody off the wrong way, we actually rub somebody off the wrong way because we just you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's like a lose-lose.
Right.
So, you know, people gonna feel you, people not gonna feel you. Now, I understand that. People gonna fuck with you, people not gonna fuck with you. I understand that and everything. But one thing about it is when can we speak? Can we actually speak and be heard instead of being speak and be judged? That's my thing is because everybody's not going to agree with everything. And just because somebody don't support some, that doesn't mean that they don't respect it. I mean, that's pretty much how it is. Like it's tons of things that I don't support. Like I think dudes with bald heads are just flat out should be banished from the earth, but I respect it.
I second that.
I respect it, you know.
With gray beards, yeah, they should be out of here.
Out of here. Hey, I think niggas that look like a fat version of Ezekiel Elliott should not be on podcasts. But hey,
I agree.
Hey, I
wholeheartedly.
But here's the thing: I respect your opinion.
Hey,
you feel about that. That's the thing. I'm with you because you're my partner.
You know
what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just putting it out there, you know, just because, you know, like it's gonna be.
And I'm quite sure
I don't like
feels the same.
How about that?
I think that handsome mans like myself with these sexy ass dreads and shit, you know, we shouldn't even be in classifications with a bald and a fat. So, God, oops, did I just offend the fat community by saying
first
that?
of all, your dreads look like coiled up whale shit. Let's get that out of the way. Since we talking about that. Since we talking about that.
Hey.
Second of all, your glasses ain't even prescription.
Damn.
That's just that's windshield material that you got in your glasses right now. Third, I don't think that we should be sharing a podcast with somebody that has starred in movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and has stood up on rooftops overlooking the city wanting to kill predators.
Oh my God!
Wanting to kill aliens.
Him chasing Danny Glover like Danny Glover is athletic or something.
Hey,
I'm saying.
Hey, you see that said? Look, you see that toxic masculinity coming out of him? All that toxic masculinity
trying to be regular wearing a shirt.
just dripping all the toxic masculinity
out. Why don't you just disappear? Just turn invisible.
He about to get off this pot, put his armor on, and do his thing. But yeah, real talk. Some people might get offended. By the way we talk to each other. There are people out there that would get offended for us, even though we not offended.
I know now.
Like
there's somebody
like I don't know how to defend myself. They just gonna come out and just say, "You're black, sir. You don't." They should not talk to you like that. But like, I'm not worried about how they saying it.
And Jack would have it the worst, because if Jack was to say something like that and I wanted to just ride with it, I could really go on and be like, he always talks about my weight and it just and he would be done. It's over for you. Me and Sad would be on here by ourselves because it would be over for Chad. It just take 1 5-minute clip of me just, I try to hold
having an emotional breakdown.
Yeah, just a 5-minute clip. It's a wrap for you. It's over.
My
heart hurts. He says he's my friend.
I'm telling you, hey, it takes one person from the ball community, man, just to be like, fuck this. I'm not taking this shit anymore.
Hey, the first time we say something about light skin, that's all you got to do is be like, it's not my fault. I'm this complexion. It's over. We done. It's over.
Next thing,
it's over. Bro, there's whole channels of light-skinned dudes going against dark-skinned.
Waiting for a dark skinned dude to say
That
something.
shit is funny as shit. I've been watching that shit lately.
Next thing you know, man, you got Drake making a song about me and shit.
Hey, yo,
Yep.
yo.
Yo,
Oh,
crispy
man.
ass hair.
Now
Yo,
you remember
crispy
you
ass
mentioned
hair.
you mentioned Nas X.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's in one of those light skinned, dark skinned battle. The light skinned
better-
dude was
better
like,
watch.
explain this nigga. Dark skinned dudes explain this nigga.
Oh,
We ain't got nothing for you.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we ain't got nothing
Yeah.
for you, bro.
yeah, yeah, he did do that. Dark
All
skin.
right, all right, all right.
All right, do your thing, Track V.
Oh boy. So we getting into freedom of speech. Now,
Yeah.
freedom of speech, I'm gonna put it in here, but freedom of speech is let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. And we're
Oh my god.
going. Yeah, I'm doing
Here
it.
come doctor.
I
Here come
am
doctor.
doing it. No,
Dr.
I am
Veterans.
not a doctor at
Yo, yo,
all.
yo.
Dr. B.
I need 3 howevers.
All right, all right.
in this. I need 3.
So,
Oh shit.
So First Amendment. The First Amendment guarantees freedoms concerning religion, expression, assembly, and the right to petition.
Well,
It forbids Congress from both promoting one religion. Now remember this, it forbids Congress from both promoting one religion over the others and also restricting an individual religious practice.
Hey, didn't Trump do that?
It guarantees freedom of expression
This is
By-
where I was going with it. Said exactly what you just said, but keep going, brother.
by
That's what they forget about
prohibiting
that.
Congress from restricting the press or the rights of individuals to speak freely. Congress,
doing
remember
that
that,
right now?
Congress. It also guarantees the right of citizens to assemble peacefully and to petition their government.
Now you're gonna have somebody come on here and be like, "That's not an accredited website."
Oh no, this is Legal Information
Cornell?
Institute. It is definitely
I
accredited.
wish they would.
Cornell,
They gonna be-
Cornell, Law.
Cornell?
This is Cornell
Yeah,
Law,
yeah.
bro.
No,
Yeah.
it needs to come from the government. The GOP.
I'll listen to Cornell Law. It's cool. I'll take that.
So
It needs
So-
to come from the government.
a lot of times we misunderstand what these laws or the Constitution deals with. The Constitution deals with Congress and our federal government. Our federal government can't do anything, but it says nothing about the local and state governments. Now, and also people who have their own business. So, say for instance, give a prime example. If we go on to Facebook, they have their community standards. They can make up some BS of how they want a person to speak on their platform.
They do that shit all the time.
Right.
And block me, little
Right.
bitches.
So
Yeah, I said it.
their freedom to do what they want for their business is also their freedom of expression.
Oh,
Now,
oh.
let
Oh,
me
they can
let me
legally do
say
that.
this one thing. If you say something and you have the right to say it out in the public, do whatever you want to for the federal government and all that as a citizen, you have the right to do that. You have the right to express that. You have the right to petition. You have a right to have an assembly, a peaceful assembly, right?
Peaceful. People, peaceful.
State and local governments can come in and tell you, well, before you have that peaceful assembly, you have to come to us and let us know that you're going to do it. Right? So you have to get a permit. That happens all the time. Is that taken away from what the federal government said? No, it's just adding to. And they have the right to do this. And also, this is one of the wisest statements I've ever heard, and it came from Mike Tyson.
Dr. Veteran. Let him speak.
Everybody is tough until they get hit in the mouth. It's always repercussions for what you say. So I'm a military member. You guys are military members. I fight for you to be able to have your First Amendment rights. So, say for instance, you have a white person, call me a jigaboo, nigga, whatever, right?
Oh yeah, I was about to say you gonna edit that. Just say it. Have a
Right.
white person call you a nigger,
jigaboo,
a nigger,
whatever.
nigger.
They call me all that, right?
Mhm.
And I fight for the right for them to be able to say it. Now,
Damn.
here's my right. If you say it in front of me, I have every right to punch your ass in the mouth. Why should you have the right to talk to me in a degrading way and I don't have a right to defend myself? I have the right to defend myself. That's my freedom of expression. I'm gonna express my right to defend myself, and I'm gonna punch you dead in your mouth. Your ass cheek, your gluteus maximus is gonna touch the concrete.
I don't think punching people in the mouth is like the thing to do, but I would open palm smack the shit out somebody, like open palm, slap the shit out their ass. Just,
I mean,
Hey,
that's
Jack,
a disrespect.
Jack, assault is assault.
That's
so
a
you smack
disrespect.
them, it's assault. So you might as well get your punch on.
Yeah, it is
assault.
assault.
You might as well knock them out. Same charge, bro.
I'm going all out, bro.
Yeah.
So fuck, I'm just gonna sweet chin kick them then. Fuck it.
Like, how that gonna make you feel? You get arrested for a smack.
Yeah,
Nah, if I'm gonna get arrested, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat.
I mean,
Then
you sitting in general population with everybody. Like, would you
Did you
got
smack somebody?
I smack somebody.
I open palm smack the shit out this dude for calling me a nigga.
That might
You
come
wanna-
before the punch. That's the biscuit part.
But and
To the
that
two-piece.
goes with what you were saying, Jack, is that yes, you say something, but
Mhm.
the other group of people have the right to say whatever they want to say to combat you. Now, the thing I don't like about this is the cancel culture. You shouldn't be able to cancel a person.
Well, that's the part I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that is the part I'm focused on. Like I said, the baby, he said something on stage, and they literally fucking canceled him
Well, you know why they canceled him?
because they just wanted to cancel him.
No, because they united. We as so-called black people, heterosexual people, could do the same thing to Nas X, right? But we're not united in that because
I think
there's
that
a little bit.
there's so much splintered.
I think that we aren't united. I think that we united. I just think that
Where
it's not being publicized. I think that it's being drowned out by
media?
it's being drowned out. Like it's being drowned out because, like I say, look, I have
Then
nothing
we don't
against
have
them
any pull.
and what's called. But the thing is, the minute that you say something, it's just like you're afraid to express yourself sometimes because you run a risk of somebody seeing it and somebody taking it the wrong way, and then they're put like it's a dude on TikTok,
Mhm.
and he expressed something about something I guess it was about rape or something like that, and I missed that part of the video, but when I watched the other videos, he wasn't talking about nothing like derogatory, like too crazy. He was talking about the truth of it, and it made perfect sense. But somebody, and this guy, he felt offended, and I think he's part of the LGBTQ community. He felt a lot offended and was petitioning people to cancel him because the dude had like 3 million followers, and he was like 3 million followers, and this is what we choose to what's called, and he was trying to cancel this dude because
Right.
he had an opinion. I was just like, wow. And it was a black man versus a black man, except it was a black man. It was a black man that I don't know if he was heterosexual or not, but it was a black man. And there was another black man that was from the LGBT community trying to shut down his own brother
Well,
because he didn't agree with what he said. And that shit's
Right.
fucked up.
right,
That's fucked up.
because as us, we didn't care when it was building up saying that black men are the white men of the black community. We didn't say nothing. We didn't stand up and say squash that noise. We allowed it to flourish. And this is what I mean by they are united. They don't allow anything to flourish. They be like, well, we canceling that right now. We're not unified because we'll say, man, I ain't worried about what he's saying about that. That shit ain't gonna go nowhere. But then it goes somewhere. And now everybody thinks that black men are the white men of the black community. Like that doesn't even make sense in a lot of cases. And the negative stereotypes against LGBTQ and all this other stuff is usually family members. And it's because people don't understand
family.
A certain situation. I've grew up with several gay people around me, openly gay. And I didn't hate them. We played, we hung out, we did whatever we were doing. Just your sexual preference was your sexual preference, like mine was. I didn't bring my sexual preference to you. I respected you as a person for what you like.
Exactly.
So
exactly
right, but we live in a society now where everybody wear their emotions here. Where when we grew up, we were more like, we'll talk bad about you and still be friends the next day. You know what I'm saying? So we can't force another group of people or some people to feel a certain way like us. It's not going to happen. And that's the beauty of a melting pot, but yet you have the negative connotations. Now I can talk about the history of how liberals are used to destroy a society. Would I get backlash? Yes, but there's written documentation and things that are shown that can prove everything that I say. Look at Greece. Look at the Nazis, how they came into power. It was all started by liberals. And here's the trope. It's sort of like the devil promising them you'll be just like God. They get told a lot of people get told that if you go this route, you will gain this type of power. That's all it is. It's a power play. You will gain this type of power if you cancel anybody to say anything about you, not realizing you're being used to destroy a certain group of people. That's the only thing I don't like about how people use the power of their words. They use it to destroy a group of people.
So I got a question for you.
Yes.
You said liberal.
Yes,
so to,
liberals.
To people that are not educated on the political side of things and understand what a liberal or conservative is, can you please describe what a liberal is and a conservative?
Conservatives have more traditional connotations. And what we say traditional, what we think like family structure, go out, work, come back home,
old school,
build your community up,
old school traditional values.
Yeah. So old school values.
Yes,
that's what a conservative is.
Conservative. Liberal, more loose with their thought process. I would say more of a personal preference, really. Like me. Let's take care of me. Let's take care of what I'm doing. Let's take care. I can be this. I can be that. We're more liberal on what we think about. Like you could say that, well, we're not going to think about the traditional man, woman, and child. We're going to think about, well, why can't I have man, woman, and then child? You know, it's more loosely based,
like a free thinker.
Value.
Okay, now what about if you got somebody that's a merger of both? What do you call those?
A merger of both?
Yeah, somebody that has old school traditional values, but they also a free thinker. A free thinker.
Free thinker, critical thinking, things like that. I could say I'm more like that.
Well, no, I'm saying what do you call those type of
free
people?
thinker. I don't know what you would call that, but
okay.
What we see, just a neutral person. But what we see in the media, you see the people on the right screaming the loudest, and the people on the left screaming the loudest, and most of us, as a collective, are in the middle, and we trying to figure out what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all just screaming.
Hey, so that whole shit confused me. That right wing, left wing, liberal, conservative.
The motherfuckers
I'll be
still
like,
on the
what the
same
fuck?
bird, dog.
I
Realize that they both on the same bird. Right wing, left wing, they still on the same bird. So regardless what the right wing are saying and the left wing are saying, the motherfuckers still flying in a certain direction. And that's what you got to figure out with where the body is going. Fuck them wings.
So are they categorizing an eagle? That's what they saying? Like an eagle.
Yeah.
So you got the right wing of the eagle, the left wing of the eagle.
Yeah, it's still the same government.
Same government, but just
yeah. See, it's art of war, divide and conquer. Right? Let's divide people into groups so they can fight each other, and then we can take all your freedoms. That's an old war tactic, bro. So we keep falling for the bullshit. When you look at the larger scope of everything, Nas X has no fucking value in that. Fucking the baby don't have no value in that. Bootsy has no value in that. People are making a big issue about opinions, but yet we're sitting up here fighting for our lives. Like, okay, let's say the one thing you was talking about, vaccine. Right?
Yep. Boy.
You have your opinion. My opinion is law. You're going against the Newburgh Code. That's simple and plain and simple. So if you're going against the Newburgh Code, it shouldn't be allowed. Plain and simple. Now, is it FDA approved? They still haven't sent the ingredients yet, so it hasn't even finished.
Yes.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They haven't sent the ingredients yet. They have to send the ingredients to the FDA. They haven't done that yet. So it's not the media. See, here we go. And this is a freedom of speech thing that I can back up. When we say your opinion is everybody should in order to go back to normal.
Oh no, that's not really my opinion. I don't give a shit.
Okay, well, I'm just going off of what you said.
I'm letting you know this right now. I don't give a shit. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Right. I'm just going off of what you said. That's your opinion.
Right. Let's say that.
Others may have another opinion. I don't care if you get it. I don't care if you do. That's not my argument at all. I say do what's best for you and your family. And the person should not have any repercussions because of the decision they make. That's it. Get it? Don't get it. I don't care. But you shouldn't be treated like shit regardless of what direction you go in. That's my only thing.
Because
that's
just
your
like
freedom
you
of
said,
choice.
It's that divide and conquer thing.
That's what I'm saying. Now, first it was it's always been black and white. Then you have black versus Asian, which that shit didn't make sense to me.
That shit didn't make sense. That died quick.
But no, they got a law. No, it didn't. They got a law. That shit is forever. Until somebody come and change that.
We got a holiday.
Look.
I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking facts. I'm not lying, am I?
Man, how you give somebody a holiday that we celebrate any fucking way? You didn't give us shit.
I mean, they federally
They made it a
federally gave
federal
it to
holiday.
us. They felt guilty, like damn, we just gave these agents just get them.
Yo.
Juneteenth.
I stand on what I said before. I stand on what I said before. This nigga is not gonna give us nothing of value.
Who's this nigga?
Joe Biden
Oh,
ain't gonna give us nothing.
oh, you talking about all? You talking about all the presidents?
I stand on that shit. The president after him ain't gonna give us shit.
And the president before him didn't give us shit. And the president before that, and before that, and before that, and
So I just look at the pattern. I know we had this discussion before, and he's still in office. And it was told to me, I'm gonna give him a chance. He ain't gonna do and me, I was like, I get you. I'm just looking at the trend. Just nothing. Not a thing. Shit. Even the other theory that was far-fetched is more plausible. That's gonna happen. That Kamala is gonna take over because that nigga the mental decline is going down. But another story. that one is more plausible than them giving us anything.
Said 2 years, didn't I?
Yep.
2 years.
Yep.
All right.
You did.
2 years.
But I stand on it. I stick my chest out, 10 toes firm on the ground. They not gonna give us nothing.
We got a holiday.
You can't give me a holiday that I already celebrate anyway.
Now everybody else can celebrate it too.
Yeah. So you didn't give us nothing. You gave that to them.
To everybody, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everybody that want to celebrate it. Pretty
God
much.
damn, they already gave us Black History Month. What the fuck else y'all want? No, I'm
Did-
playing.
did-
I'm playing.
did that.
Anyway, nigga, I'm playing.
All right.
Did that.
However,
Right. However, that's my.
However.
I'm counting. Don't worry. I got the count.
All right.
That's one.
However, freedom of speech, you have it. You do. Yet you have it in the definition of the federal government. You don't have it in the definition for local government and state government, private businesses and all that. You don't have freedom of speech. Now, the canceling, I think is wrong. It should be some type of human rights violation to me. You shouldn't be able to cancel somebody just because they have an opinion.
Yeah, shut down.
No matter if it hurts you or
livelihood.
not, you have the freedom to walk away. You have the freedom to stay. You have the freedom to deal with it. But in order to canceling, that is dealing with private corporations and people who get in their fields about whatever. And the private corporations are going with the people who have the power. LGBTQ plus has the power right now.
Do you think it's just the plus part? If you take away the plus, they won't have it.
I don't know. Because things are always added.
Yeah, they'll still have it because remember, look how far they've come.
Yeah.
They weren't always LGBTQ plus. Else after the plus in a year. It was the LG community at first, wasn't it?
Yeah.
LG, then it was the
Lesbian,
LGB.
gay. Well, gay.
Then it was the LGBT.
What does all that mean?
Then it was the LGBTQ.
I know.
Now I got a plus.
I know the L is lesbian, G is gay,
B is bisexual.
Is bisexual, T is transgender or transsexual.
Yeah.
What is the other
Q is something. I don't know.
Queer.
What is the
Queer.
queer?
Oh yeah, because they took that word back. That's right. They went ahead. And
queer?
Made that word. They made that word mean something. So it's what they use. They took that word same way we took nigga, put an A on it.
Yeah.
they took queer and
then-
did they
oh,
thing with
plus-
that.
so that's
So
Plus, it's like pedophilia, pansexual.
what you mean pedophilia?
Yeah, bro. There is
Wait.
there's-
Wait. We protecting them motherfuckers that go out and fucking fuck with little kids.
Look, this is
don't do it. See it in your eyes, said.
Nigga, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up too, cuz
I know what it said about the dog. I see it.
Wait,
this is just my opinion.
wait.
Hold on.
Because
I'm
Let me
gonna
say-
look
I'm
in the
not gonna
camera
say-
for this one.
I'm not gonna say anything derogatory. This is just my
I gotta
opinion.
listen.
When you open the gates for different things, negative things do come through.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not gonna I don't agree with that one at all. Because an innocent child should not, but they're trying to make it. I don't know if you notice in the laws, they're trying to make children be able to make their own decisions who
Man, you
don't
got
know
me
how to
fucked.
do anything.
man, you got me
At the time.
fucked up. You got me fucked up.
There is an organization.
Plus part, you got me fucked up.
There's an organization of boy lovers. I think it's NAMDALA or something like that. I forgot what it
Yeah.
means, but
Mm.
it's
You making
about boy loving.
You making my stomach hurt, man. Can you talk about something else, nigga?
Bro, I'm just saying this out there for real, dog.
That
Jack.
where the hell has I
Here's-
been?
Here's the thing, Jack, and I've never been in the Marines there, but I've never been like overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like I've worked with Marines, but overseas, you know, the Navy, we do deployments, we go places, we do things. Like Jack, I don't know if you know this. I'm quite sure you've heard it, but I need you to understand that the United States and you got to be 18 years old to be legal is a United States thing. Overseas, brother, let me tell you, you couldn't live there if that's the way you feel about that, because you got some places 15 legal age, 16 legal. We have had discussions, briefs on ships pulling into ports where they tell us like, yo, the legal age of consent here is young, but we don't give a shit. We catch you out there with one of them young ones, we are fucking you up on this ship.
Yeah.
They have had to let us know. Nigga, that shit exists. It's only here where you're really seeing that 18 and up shit, man.
Bro,
Everywhere else,
see,
you'd be shocked, man.
and like to tell you like the dark side of like Brazil, dog.
Mm.
There is a sex tourism that they do out
Yeah.
there for children. Yo, look, young boys. This is one of the reasons why out there women are looking for men, because a lot of the men are gay because they got turned out when they were younger.
Damn.
I'm not making this shit
Crazy.
up, bro.
It's
I
crazy.
I didn't know this. Like,
Yeah, it's
I-
crazy.
I
Yeah,
used to
because
be-
we we do deployments like that. When the Marines go and deploy, y'all going somewhere to put your gun
We
up
going to
and get ready
fight.
to shoot.
Yeah.
We go places. We on peace things. We going to do diplomatic shit. There's a lot of places that we go where we're doing diplomatic stuff. We marching parades with other countries. Like I had to do that a few times. Marching parades in Samoa. Like I had to do that.
Yeah, bro.
You start
this is
looking around and they start telling us, bro, you eye opener out there. Like I know for a fact that in Australia, I know what the legal age of consent is out there at 18, and that's Australia. Not even talk about the smaller places.
But then we're not going to
Australia.
talk about some of the states here in United States. Every place is not 18.
I'm telling you, bro.
Alabama, I think it's 16.
Nah,
Mississippi, I think it's 4. I mean,
nah,
14.
Alabama is 18.
Age of consent,
of
18.
of consent.
age of consent, not age of majority. Age
In
of
Alabama
consent.
is 18. Don't get it twisted. I know Alabama
I'm
get
not
blamed
getting
for
it
some
twisted. I
backwoods
want to
shit.
get my facts straight. I know it's one of those southern states
It ain't Alabama.
Yeah. Like, so it's, hey, freedom of speech, that First
So I'm
Amendment.
gonna get back on freedom of speech, man.
It's
Get back on freedom of speech. Okay, Delaware is age of consent is 18, minimum age of victim 16, age of consent in Connecticut is 16, age of consent in Colorado is 17. Oh boy, this is sickening.
That's within the states.
Yeah. So you guys can see, I'm gonna do this again.
Well, I thought we was gonna get back on freedom of speech.
I am. I just want you guys to get a quick look. Alabama 16. I thought I was right. I knew I was right.
Ooh.
Alabama is 16, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. There's a whole lot of states that's 16. District of Columbia, which is not a state. I don't know why they got that on there, but anyway, Connecticut,
Hawaii,
Arkansas, Alaska.
Hawaii. I seen that shit. Hawaii,
and
Georgia,
14 is the victim age.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. Yo,
shit. Alabama was 12.
So most of the states is 16 is age of consent.
Yeah, all I just saw was just a bunch of 16. I know California 18. They don't.
Yeah, California is 18.
It's 18 on both of them. That's crazy.
God damn.
Yeah, like it's when people look it up, man. It's crazy, and I didn't realize it. Like I said, until I went overseas, man, and
bro,
had that first brief. They brought us in before we pulled in. Like, hey, I don't care what the legal age is here. We catch one of y'all out there, one of these young ones. We are fucking you up when you get back on the ship. And they made it clear. So
getting back onto
back on freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Shit. Just blew my mind.
Yeah. Get back onto the freedom of speech.
God, freedom of speech. I was just talking about. I just want to say what I want to say without get it canceled. That's it.
Yeah. But this is the thing. This is the thing is that freedom of speech goes both ways. To cancel somebody just because they have an opinion is wrong, unless it's going to incite violence. Unless it's going to incite discrimination. Now again, that's a slippery slope because people have their own feelings about what can cause violence and what can cause discrimination. It's all these things are loosely regulated. How about that?
Yeah. From what I heard, because I was like sitting down here falling asleep to CNN, I heard that they're gonna be having a march on the Capitol again in honor of the people of the resurrectionists or some shit like that. Insurrectionists. I heard. I don't know how accurate and true that is, but that's what I just heard. I heard that on CNN while I was falling asleep.
Well, and that's my point is that because it's federal, they could do that.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech, federal, they could do that, and as long as it's peaceful.
Long as it's peaceful, though,
they're not gonna come out there and do nothing to them. But you can't just do that in, say, Houston, Texas. You can't do that in where you are, and anywhere on this the United States, because you may have to get a permit first before you can have some kind of assembly. That's the nature of the beast, and they make it more difficult for everybody, so people don't do it.
I'm not defending the people in that insurrection stuff, but I think they did have a permit to do that, and then things just took a turn for the worse. And when people are driven by their emotions, and then somebody go out there and recklessly start shit physically, causing physical confrontations, then people that's driven by their emotions because they're such in an emotional state, they tend to express that. And that's more likely what happened at that time. And I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of those people feel like it's not, it's sorry for what they did. I feel like some of them are, I could be wrong, but I mean, when you're driven by emotions, it's been times that I got mad about something because I was driven by an emotion because somebody said something, and my emotions were so true to the conviction of what I was saying. It put me in a state of I wanted to act out, and then after I realized what I was doing, I was like, was it even worth it? You get what I'm saying, right?
Right.
So it's just like, with freedom, with freedoms to say things, emotions does get tied to it. And especially if somebody really believe their convictions. Like I can believe my conviction that Cedric looked like the bald Doogie Howser all day. And I believe it. The bald
Look like the Predator.
Doogie Howser.
You look like the Predator. All day long.
So, but yeah.
Look like a dusty Sasquatch.
Just in the woods eating beef jerky.
Hey, like that Shaq commercial with the General commercial.
Yes, sir.
Yo, for real though, but freedom of speech has always been a touchy subject. It's one of our First Amendment. It is our First Amendment, and like I say, I defend it. It's just that I think a lot of people don't understand it, and they go off on these tangents about what this is and what that is. And look, both sides have a right to speak, and I wish both sides can come to terms and say, I don't agree. But what I think is happening in this day and age is that people are trying to force you to accept what they do. I don't have to accept nothing. That's my freedom. I don't have to accept what you do. I don't have to accept what you like. I don't have to accept what you feel that you need to do in your life. Keep it to yourself, man. I keep my shit to myself. Give a fuck about what you doing. Shit. I don't give a fuck. However.
Oh, was that two? That was two.
We have to be careful not to incite or antagonize another. I'm not here to antagonize you. I'm not here to force you, but please don't back me into a corner to accept your way of life. I don't have to accept your way of life. Like, okay, I think it's hypocritical for somebody to say, I don't want to be called something, or I don't want to be labeled in a group, but then you call me a name that I didn't ask for. Like cisgender. I'm not cisgender. I didn't ask you for that. Keep that shit to yourself. I am a man, and that's what I want to be called. You want to be called your pronoun? Call me a man. Respect, right? Respect your way, respect mine. I'm not a cisgender, so don't call me that. Didn't ask for it.
I would like to be labeled as a mop.
Whatever you want to be labeled as, that's your right. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean when I was saying about the liberal. You loose about, don't give a fuck about science. Fuck it. Like, I'm a tree.
Exactly. The fucking earth is flat. Fuck it.
Whatever you want to think about. Don't care.
Because we all know the earth ain't flat, but
don't matter if it is or not. Don't matter. Because here's the truth of the matter. Ain't nobody been up there to see that shit. So we don't know.
No.
Nobody knows what is on this shit. You could tell, there could be so much shit that could tell me this and that and that and this. Don't know.
You are living in a simulation.
Some people believe that.
See,
It's their right to believe it.
I can glitch. Look, I'm glitching.
Nigga, you just look like that all the time. Anyway. So I don't know, man. It's a convoluted conversation to me, but I think that we should be more adult about all of this shit. I think a lot of people come into it in an immature manner. I'm gonna force you to accept me. That's delusional shit right there, because you can't force anybody to accept you. Why would I want to be in a space where I'm not wanted? I don't give a fuck about your space. I'll create my own space and live in that. You know, why would I want to be in a white neighborhood if you don't want me there?
Because they're friendly. Duh.
But what I'm saying is, if you're in a white neighborhood and they hating on you, throwing shit, but why am I fighting to stay in some bullshit like this? Nigga, I want to live peaceful. I create my own. I don't need you. Your standard of living is irrelevant to mine. You know? So why do I want to be involved with that? Like I can go on so much shit, my opinions on sports.
Look here.
I could. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
Don't get fucked up. Oh, you can mention any other sport but the NFL. Go ahead.
No, I'm talking about these different communities imposing their will on different sports that had already been established. Create your own for you and your group, so you and your group can have something, but you're encroaching on with scientifically biased situations. But again, freedom of expression. You should be able to express yourself how you want to. But to force somebody to accept what you're doing, I think that's wrong.
Word.
Go ahead, Sean.
Well, this is not going to be too long because, you know, you both have brought up some valiant points. Actually, some of the things that I was going to bring up. So this is not going to be long. But as far as freedom of speech, yeah, we have it. We have freedom of speech. It's just unfortunate that a lot of people have associated freedom of speech with social media and the cancel culture. And I put these quotations up for a reason. Jack, you brought up a point about the baby being canceled. No, he's not. Nigga's on tour right now. What do you mean? He ain't canceled. It was for a few weeks. It was like, don't do that no more. Right back out there in the streets. You want to know why? Because the cancel culture is dying right now. We may not see it, but it's not as strong as it used to be. When they were outing all of those Hollywood guys out of there because of rumors and things that they were saying, they outed those guys. Those guys canceled. The baby went up there and said what he said. And like I said, I got 50-50 on that because what he said was unnecessary. I know what he was trying to do. It was a tactic that, you know, people that are on tour, artists do. They get up there and say, yo, anybody out here with $50 in your pocket, make some noise. It was something like that. But he just took it far. He just took it to the left. It was unnecessary. He didn't have to say that. But, you know, he was feeling the way he felt. And he said it. So he had the freedom of speech to say it. Is because did he go to jail? Nope. That's what I say when I say people have associated freedom of speech with social media. No, it's not. Freedom of speech means you can say what you want to say, and they will not lock you up unless you say something that is threatening to the president of the United States. You say what you want. Did anybody get arrested? Nope. People get canceled because the only way that people can get canceled, and I truly feel this way, especially seeing cancel culture dying the way that it's dying right now, is if I say something on my podcast and I have a core group of people that listen to my podcast, my fans, and they're diehard fans and they feel the same way I feel, how can somebody outside of that cancel me? How is it possible if I say something about the LGBTQ community? The LGBTQ community may not be my audience, but it just so happens that somebody from the community watched my podcast. They heard something, they didn't like it. They're going to cancel me. You're not my core audience. My core audience rocks with me. They're not going to cancel me. I'm still getting paid, i.e. the baby. His audience still rocked with him. They took him off a few tours and things like that. And guess what? 2 weeks later, they put him right back on him, and he's right back out there doing festivals. Just got to let it die down. Let them complain. You can, whatever. And guess what? He's going to be right back out there making money. I need you to understand. I need you to understand that a year ago, your girl, what's her name? Meg Thee Stallion.
Yep.
Got shot by a rapper. So she said. It's a year later. You know what that rapper's doing?
He just made
rapping, making music, making videos. Matter of fact, one that he just came out with, guess who? The baby. So they take you out, they disown you, they don't know the full story. A year later, he's back out there doing his thing.
Shit,
he actually got a pretty nice.
When
he
you
actually
have
got a pretty nice song out too.
Yeah,
when you have a strong,
Chris Brown still singing.
Yep, you right. Yep, Sig, you is right about that. Hey, Chris Brown still popping.
Brown was shut down for a few years, but
He back.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As far as the cancel culture, that's cancel culture of social media. Depression came out. There was no social media. These were for people that went out there on the sidewalks with a megaphone and said what they wanted to say. I don't look at freedom of speech as, I don't worry about things like that, because I assume that the people that are listening to this podcast are of like mind or are genuinely interested in what we have to say. I have to think that way. If I think, damn, we're going to do this podcast, but I better be careful just in case somebody that doesn't listen to my shit anyway gets mad. I never think like that. Nobody should. If your core audience is strong, they can't cancel you. It can't. How? How can they cancel if everybody around you that supports you continues to support you? How can they cancel you? If we start this podcast and we got 1 million subscribers and they feel us, they rock with us. And then one day Jack gets on here and says, I truly hate light-skinned people. And you got an organization, the National Organization of the Beige, whatever you want to call it. And the noob, whatever. Yeah. You got they come out and say, yo, we can't believe that Jack said that. We're going to cancel him.
You.
We got 1 million around us that say, fuck you. We're rocking with them still. How can you be canceled? You can't. It's all with social media, honestly. When it comes to that, it's all about the bottom dollar. If we're on YouTube and we have 1 million followers and we're making you money, paying us, at the organization look at it and say, all right, let's look at this other organization. What are they bringing us? Nothing. Shishi. They're gonna shoo them off and they're gonna keep rocking with us. Bottom line, bottom dollar. That's it. But to there was a point that said made, and I wanted to address it, but it has escaped my mind. It's gonna suck because we're gonna get off this podcast, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, watch. I guarantee you that's just gonna happen to me. But when all said and done, honestly, freedom of expression, exactly what you said. I can say whatever I want to say. You can say whatever you want to say. The cops ain't gonna kick down your door and throw you in jail for saying it.
I think I'm gonna start that organization.
Organization. I'm not gonna do it, but I ain't gonna do it. But you don't get to then say, I said what I said, but you're not allowed to react the way you want to react. You can't do it. You say something, they can then react the way they want to react. You say something to me, I can react the way I want to react. Period. Nothing you can do about it. You just got to go ahead and accept it, and that's it. Period. That's the freedom of expression part that people always tend to leave out when they talk about freedom of speech. Oh, no. Keep going. Keep going down that First Amendment. There's a section, freedom of expression. I expressly knock your teeth down your throat, and now you got to go and pick up your wisdom. Yep. Yes. I did that. Now, statewide, so you have to make a conscious decision whether or not you want to knock somebody's teeth. That's something to you. There's nothing stopping you from saying something back to them. There are organizations that are strong enough where if they really wanted to cancel, depending on if you have people around you that really support you. Now, if you just got a bunch of posers around you that are just around you for the hype, but yet somebody else, bigger comes in, like the LGBTQ community, right now they're huge. It's a huge community, but I know that they're pushing their agenda publicly a lot stronger than they used to. You look at the TV shows, look at movies, look at the commercials. You're starting to see a lot more commercials that got, women dating women or men with their men. And like there's a commercial where there's two men and they have two kids. It's like a cereal commercial. There's a lot of that going on. You see a lot of movies that are specifically for the LGBTQ community. And there are people out there that don't like it. They feel like, oh, they're pushing their agenda on us and, yada, yada, yada. And my thing is, so the fuck what? Is your favorite show still on? Then shut the hell up and watch your favorite show and stop worrying about what they doing over here. Let them get their shows. Who cares? Let them do their thing. Like, imagine what we would be as a community if we united like that. Imagine. Think about it. Like they
couldn't stop us.
The reason they're so strong is because you say something derogatory about the LGBTQ community, they all stop fucking with you. Not some of them, and then but I heard unit, shut it down. Fund whatever project you're doing, have to make an executive decision. Is it worth keeping this guy on if I'm going to alienate the entire LGBTQ community? Nope. I'm sorry there, Jack. What you said about light-skinned people. Your platform is not big enough for us to risk keeping you here with what you said. Money, bottom line, dollars. That's what it's about with these big corporations. But with us, the creators, how would you feel? Like, could you honestly go onto this show, go onto this podcast or anywhere with the fear of what somebody that is genuinely not your core fan base thinks about you?
Don't care.
Like, imagine this show. Imagine if we went into these and before we do the show, we have a meeting and we say, hey man, I know we're going to talk about this, but let's not make these people mad, these people mad, these people mad, these people mad. They might get mad. So let's chill on that. What the hell would we talk about?
That's virtually impossible.
It's impossible.
I don't even know what they thinking.
And And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not in the business to make everybody like me anyway. As a matter of fact, I think people that do that are fake. I don't trust anybody that wants to go out and make sure that everybody likes them. I don't trust you. You're a snake, because there's no way that you can do it. So you'll have to slither and do snake shit to get everybody to agree with you.
So,
No shot. I don't trust people like that.
So you don't trust Joel Osteen?
Ah,
Oh, I
Just
thought you
saying.
was going to continue because I'm
just
trying
saying.
to figure out.
You don't trust Joel Osteen?
Well, Joel Osteen, when was he trying to make it seem like he likes everyone?
All the time.
nah.
When? Really? When was this? I need to see this show.
Because I'm gonna tell you when them floods were happening,
Yeah,
and he locked
he
the church
made
doors.
it. Hey,
he
it
let
was
it be
on the
known, I don't
news.
like you.
Not
he
in my
didn't care.
church.
He
I
was
don't
like,
like y'all.
yeah, I don't like y'all. And it was on the news. He was like, yep. And guess what? Is he canceled?
Nope.
When you have a following that is huge, they can't cancel you.
That's
If you are self-sufficient, how can they cancel you? You would have to cancel yourself to be canceled if you're self-sufficient. If you just put
agree.
out great product and you have a core base that really stands by you. The outsiders can't do anything about it. Hey, you don't like it? Don't listen. Go listen to people that talk about the things you want to talk about. Let me talk about the fact that light-skinned people are overrated. Let me talk about that.
National
if it offends
Organization of the
you,
Beige.
If it offends
Get
you, hit the bricks. And
Fuck
I
you,
approach
dog
it like,
niggas.
hey, and see, now 5 minutes later, I'm on my own podcast and be like, I didn't ask to be this dark. And you see what I'm saying? So we know how we get down. We
Yeah.
obviously named this No Apologies. It is what it is. When they listen to it, they understand, oh, they meant that shit. There are no apologies on this show. They charge $20 if you apologize, in the pot if you apologize on this show. It works. I listened to a comedian named Andrew Schultz, who you can love him or hate him. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about Charlamagne, but he literally lives by that. His core fan base is so with him that if you would watch his podcast, he says some wild shit, and he got sponsors. Wild. Can't cancel him. You could try.
Yeah.
You could try, but when you got the backing of Netflix, who you canceling? Dave Chappelle can go up there and say whatever. He go up there and drop F-bombs all day long, and I'm not talking about fuck. I'm talking about the other one. That's the other F word, the one that's the F word now. He can drop them on Netflix specials, and you know what they'll do? Yeah, I'm talking about cigarettes. I'm talking about European cigarettes. Absolutely, yes. He can go on there and drop them all day long, and you know what happens?
You talking about the word fag?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Oh, why y'all scared to say it?
He can drop that
I
all
just
day
said,
long.
I just said,
See,
Y'all
and
acting like some little bitches.
and
What
that's
the
the other
fuck?
thing. And that's the other thing I was gonna bring up. Here's the thing, man. I never talked like that.
I don't either.
So I see a lot of people that don't like the fact that now the LGBT community has a stranglehold on those words, and people think, oh, I don't like it because now if you say something like that, you could get canceled. I don't have any sympathy for people like that because I was never somebody that spoke like that anyway.
yeah,
So
that's not
I didn't
even
walk
my
around
language.
just dropping F-bombs for what? I
it's
wouldn't
not even my
want
language.
anybody from their community calling me a nigga and saying, well, y'all say it.
That's true.
So
That's
I'm
true.
not gonna
Hey.
be. I never wanted to be a hypocrite like that. So I just don't speak like that. It's not in my vocabulary. So when I say that word, I don't say that word anyway. So I'm not gonna start because we have a podcast. So
Yep.
that's the
Hey, I
F
was
word to
watching.
me because I'm a sailor. I say fuck. So hey, it is what it is. So that F word is my F word. I'm not
Hey.
gonna say it.
I was watching Family Guy last night, and you know when they all go to the mansion, and they pull up into the mansion, and that's when James Wood invite them there for the dinner.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah.
So the one dude started talking, and he says something about James Wood started talking. He was talking about like how he found God and God delivered him. And the dude was like, "Okay, what's up with all this gay stuff?"
And see, but see that
that
right
shit-
there.
See,
That
it was
right there,
on
when
Family
people be
Guy,
like, "Oh,
and I
that's-"
was just like,
and people be like, "Oh, that's gay."
yeah,
That
yeah,
was
you know what I'm saying?
that was how people used to talk, 20 years ago, and it was the norm. Dropping F-bombs to me was never the norm. Like it was the norm for people who didn't understand that community. And let me be perfectly clear. I'm not going to be out there in any marches. I'm not going to be out there with the rainbow flags high in support of. I support you guys, but I nothing it. You know what I mean?
No,
I don't care what you do.
No, we don't know what you mean.
I don't care what you guys do as a community. Do what you want.
Exactly.
But I feel that way about anybody's business. Who you want to lay with, why do I care about that? Who you want to love, why do I care?
Yeah.
I say that about anybody. Why do you care? Like people be out there picking Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. They why always felt that way, but hey, is there freedom of speech, right?
It's like my argument about having
Freedom of speech.
homosexuals or transgenders reading to my children, and they say, "Well, you a homophobe." I say, "No. Your sexuality, whether you hetero, homo, transsexual, should not be presented to my child because my child, I want to be a child and not worry about sex right now."
Agree about that. I agree.
Yeah,
with that.
that's it. It goes across the board. I don't give a damn if you was the manliest man and the most feminine woman, and y'all come together and y'all start talking about your sexual exploits. Be like, no, keep that away from my children. Simple.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's my
But that-
whole
but
point.
the LGBTQ community would take that personal. You see,
Yeah, I'm like,
they take it
it's
personal,
not
and
about you.
and they do that.
And
They
to
do
the-
that because they feel like they have to do that. They feel like they have to be on the defense
Yeah,
because
and
of
I'm
what
saying-
they've been
And,
through. And we're not knocking what you've been through. Y'all been through some hate. You feel what I'm
Man.
saying? But at the same time, if I don't want to sit here and talk about it all the time, then
Yeah,
as a heterosexual male in a household,
like
I guess you can call a conventional household, it shouldn't matter to you. How
like
I'm
the
living in the
misconception.
same way you don't want it to matter to us how you live.
Yeah,
It
it's like
should
the
be
same, like
give
they
and
try
take in
to like they try to say about when men get together, all they talk about is women and sex. We're like, no way. How? We think about it, but we don't talk about sex all goddamn day. That's
Shit.
stupid.
I think about head more than sex.
Think.
Just let
That's
you
why I
know.
said think. We think about shit,
Yeah,
but we
think
don't just
about
sit up there and just sit down and we go by a campfire and start roasting marshmallows. And we're like, yo,
Let me tell you about these
man, I'm
bitches.
thinking about having sex with this girl and this blah,
Yeah.
do that shit.
Oh, we don't sit around like Neanderthals and then, I think about the sex. I wanna have
Yeah, we don't do that shit.
sex with the girl. Jack, go get the club. The club ain't all I wanna have. I would think so.
He said, "Jack, go get the club."
Yeah, we'll do that shit, but that's a misconception and it's a stereotype that we have to deal with.
Not at all. Don't go that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it is, and I do agree with you guys when you say it is a little bit one-sided right now because of where we are. I don't want to say as a community, but as a nation at where we are right now, it's these other organizations, other communities are getting things done quicker than we are, and there's nothing but truth to that.
Yeah.
So that is true. But at the same time, if we're going to fight for freedom of speech, all they've been doing is coming together and unifying their voice better than we have, for the simple fact that we wait for tragedy to happen before we get together, and then it dies down.
In my opinion on that, is because we sit up there and wait on these gatekeepers, i.e. Al Sharpton,
Yeah,
i.e. Reggie Jackson, or Jesse Jackson, sorry.
Jesse,
Look,
good old Jesse.
you gonna get up off my people like that, bro.
Who say, well, they say that they're gonna they're gonna apply for
Look,
legislation and nothing happens.
You gotta get up off my
You
people.
understand? Okay. So tell me what they done.
I'm just saying you just need to
Don't tell me to lay off your people. Just tell me what they done.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, that my people.
They bought, yo,
prove me
they
wrong.
bought nice suits.
Al Sharpton lost
They
weight.
got nice suits.
He lost weight.
He did lose weight. He getting healthy. He want to live.
Yeah.
So we'll give him that. Lost weight. Good for him. Yeah. Meanwhile, hey, we got Juneteenth.
We got a holiday.
Yeah, we got, because that's what we've been fighting for. Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been
Ain't
fighting.
not a now motherfucker asked for that shit.
That
No, you know what? I take
solves
that back.
everything.
I take that back. Some people did fight for Juneteenth.
But here's the thing: I want it, but that ain't it. Oh no, that was supposed to be an and situation. Hey, look here, we're gonna give you Juneteenth as a federal holiday, and not a here's Juneteenth. Radio silence. Yeah, that was the fucked up part. It wasn't okay. Thank you for Juneteenth,
guys.
And then
Guys,
the massive
guys.
police brutality.
guys,
This is what we got for you.
hey, guys,
Holiday.
it's just taking a little bit longer to get to the end. Just be patient.
We're not gonna do anything for the anti-lynching bill.
Have faith.
Now,
Hey, all I can do, Jack, is have faith in the United States. This is where I live, so I have to have faith. But see, I didn't say however. I said but come on. This I said I was gonna get a man a year. I also said in 2 years I didn't think he was gonna be in office anymore. I thought I've always thought his mental capacity was on the brink, but I wanted to give him a year. He's been worried about getting our troops out of Afghanistan. That's the only reason I'm not hopping on his bumper right now, is because that's what the focus has been on, getting them up out of Afghanistan and Iraq, which I think the last plane left last week or something like that.
Yep.
So I have my own thoughts on that, being prior military, but yet there are problems here. So I'm kind of, but that's a different podcast right now. We on freedom of speech. Yes, there's freedom of speech.
yes, I
But
agree.
there are consequences and repercussions to your speech. It's just not jail. That's what the freedom part is about. Freedom. You're not free when you're in prison. But as long as you're not in prison, you are free.
let us free.
Oh, did they cancel your Instagram or your Facebook? Oh, are you in jail? No? Okay, you're free.
You had a
Hop
freedom.
your
You had
ass on
a
Twitter.
freedom. You had a freedom to open a new account.
Shh, stop telling them the secrets, man. Damn.
It's no secret.
Hey,
The
that's what
freedom
Trump,
to have 20 go through.
hey, that's
Yeah,
what
though.
Trump did.
You know what I'm
Trump
saying? So
Trump
Hey.
went.
look,
He went Don Tro. Don Tro. That's
Yeah.
his Instagram
hey,
and his Twitter.
figure out a way around the canceling, the social media canceling, as a lot of people are worried about because they live their life vicariously through social media.
and
And
to
Donald
be
Trump
when you
has
do
his
that-
own social.
You got to
Yeah, I
deal.
have to
You got to
agree
deal
with
with
you,
the repercussions.
I have to agree with you, Ace Boy, because
What's up?
social media is fake. That's fake life.
Yeah.
And
My life real on there.
your life is okay. If your life is
especially
real,
especially if you on social media worried about what other people are saying and it's censoring you from saying how you feel, you really living a fake life. You live in a fake life. If you on social media and you out there giving out gems and you just putting out positivity, but you live your life negatively, nigga, you being fake.
Hey,
Vice versa.
live my life.
You on there mad all the time, talking about, hey, everything is bad and terrible, but you living a lavish, glorious life. You living fake online. It's fake.
Hey, my life is real.
Your life ain't shit. Shut
Yep.
up.
ain't real.
I put out positivity, and I recently put out a video saying, and I quote, and I'm gonna say it again: if my car has rear view camera, and if you were to walk behind my car, and I back up and I hit your ass, I did it on purpose because I got review camera. That means I seen your ass, and I still backed up because you shouldn't have been walking behind a fucking car while I was moving.
You want to know how I know he's not living his truth online? Said is because to this day he still hasn't put out that documentary on what it was like to fight the aliens.
You know what?
Still ain't done it.
He
Still ain't done it. He said he was gonna do it. He had a whole movie. He still ain't put out his documentary behind the scenes.
Like,
Terrible.
like, why did your boys give that dude a musket? when he killed your brother? Why?
A musket. He sure did. Oh man.
Hey,
You still ain't put it out, man. You ought to
you
live
better,
a
you better
fake
stop
life.
before I go tell the president of the noob that you over here tripping again.
You know what?
Nigga, I don't even know who the president of the Noob is.
National Organization of the Beige.
Yeah, the beige, bro. The noob. Yeah, you know who it is. I know what it is.
I
It's
brother
secret.
darkness.
It's
Is
Hey, it's a secret organization. I get it. Okay, it's like the Masons. It's
like-
secret. You
it's
know
like
about
Fight
it,
Club.
but it's
It's
you know,
like
they don't
Fight
tell
Club.
about. Yeah,
number
they
one
don't
rule
talk
of
about
fight,
what we do in
number
Beige
one
Club.
rule of NOB, you don't talk about NOB.
You don't talk about NOB.
National Organization
Yo,
of the
I feel you.
Beige.
I
Wow,
feel you.
beige.
All right, you know what?
Wow,
The beige. Okay.
Jeez,
Beige. Look, I
that
feel
sounds
you,
so
man.
bland.
I don't. They might be watching this, so you know what? I'm not even gonna try to ask you any questions about it. You know what? Keep your secrets, man. But I
Hey,
did
next
hear
thing
one
you
thing
know,
that
he see a
at the
comment
I don't
comes
even
out in
know
the
about
bottom.
it.
meeting.
I don't even
know
know
that
about it. I
at
wish I knew
the
about
beginning
it.
of
Yeah.
every meeting that they have, they all toast to mimosas. I know that. I know that. I know that. I know that with Drake playing in the background. I know that for a fact.
You told
but-
me you was gonna be there. You told me you was gonna be there.
Y'all just a bunch of
I
rap
see how you
trans.
did, homeboy. Please take it easy on
Easy on
me.
me.
I don't wanna play no games.
Y'all a bunch
Play
of Johnny
no
Gibbs.
games.
Yeah, buddy.
Y'all a bunch
But
of
look,
Johnny Gibbs.
this was
or Teddy Pendergrass. Turn off the lights.
turn off the lights.
Turn them off.
Hey, look. Leave Teddy P alone. Leave Teddy P alone.
Or
Anyway, yo, this was
or-
a good pod, man. I like this.
Or y'all a
This-
bunch
this
of
a
Eddie
good one.
Murphys.
You know what?
Trying to sing.
You know what? All right. You bald-headed DeBarge. All right, we gonna get on you. Didn't take him on the rhythm of the night. Didn't want to get in the morning light. Yeah, all right, man. All right.
He said bald headed.
No, that's his ringtone.
Oh shit!
I want the knife.
That nigga said bald headed the barge.
All right. I know. We know.
Nah, this was good. This was good.
This is a good one, man. I
Yeah.
like this one. This is good, man. I needed this because I'm about to go into the house and have to.
Yeah, I'm
deal
gonna go use
with
my
the
freedom
wife.
of speech and tell motherfuckers what they need to do.
Yeah.
Now, are they gonna do it?
About to use my freedom
Nah.
of speech.
And what? Put. You know what? Nope. I ain't gonna say it because
No.
it
Yeah,
was
go
too
ahead,
easy.
say it.
Oh,
Go
Too
ahead,
easy.
say it.
That it
Go
was
ahead,
too
say
easy.
it.
Man.
Go ahead,
No,
say
you
it.
set me up, man. I'm not taking that
Exactly.
bait. You crazy.
You'll
Not
be
gonna do
canceled.
it. That was
You'll
too
be
easy.
canceled. You'll be canceled in 15 minutes.
Be
Now
canceled
what?
in 15.
In
What
15.
you trying to say? You trying to say that's my core audience? They
That's your
gonna
core
they gonna
audience.
disown me? That's my
Gone.
core audience. All right. That's what's
Gone.
up. That's
You
what's
think
up.
you can do this
That's
to
all
me?
right though.
You think you
I'm
do this
not
to me?
staying.
I'm
James,
gonna stand.
I'm not jumping.
James.
out.
James. Oh,
think you can do this to me?
Oh man, James. I'm
I'm
bringing casing on all you bitches. 23-hour lockdown. Shoe program.
Hey, you know what? Hey, it's your boy. You know that video I sent you on Instagram of the dude with the chains and the rings?
Yeah.
He says I'm a real West LA Crip nigga. He was light skinned.
I got just the dude for y'all.
He was light skinned.
I got just the dude for y'all dark skin. I will put him on here too. You remember? I don't know if you guys seen. I don't know if you guys seen the video of the old dude with the finger waves, the dark skinned dude be coming through on Facebook. Be doing it
with the shiny finger waves. Yeah. What are you talking about? With them shiny deep finger waves.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I seen
1994
Hey,
finger
y'all need to
waves.
go get y'all uncle.
Oh man, hey, that's crazy how he blended in with his wall. That's crazy.
Hey, it's crazy how he just got it's crazy how he just got writing on his chest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How you get that no apologies tattoo?
Hey, where you get that at? I'm about to get one, man. I live this no apologies life. I want to get a tat just like you. Just
all
like
on
you.
his chest, just right
Yes,
there.
Just like you, bro. He got a black no apologies tat.
Y'all never see that. Y'all never see a tat on my chest. Too much taco meat I got.
Oh man, you got to shave that, bro. Or you lady like the natural, huh?
Nope. They gonna have to deal with this. Accept me for who I am.
There it is.
Wow.
There it is. Did he flip it on him?
Wow.
Did he flip it? All right, y'all. Well, check it out, man. We about to get out of here, man. We ain't giving you no more of these gems. You got to tune in next week to get some more gems. We don't even know what we're going to talk about next week. But guess what? Y'all be tuned right in, listening to us talk that ish like we do. But anyway, it's your boy, Sean DeVoy, one part of this No Apologies movement. And if I said anything that offended you, if I said something that hurt your feelings, if I made you mad, from my family to yours, sucks.
And it's your boy Jack Anthony. And like I said, if you was bothered by what I said, if I may have offended you in some way, take you down to Burger King, buy you a nice thick large shake so you can do what? Suck it the fuck up.
Ooh,
Hey,
Tiny
brain
straw.
freeze.
and it's track veterans. I know I said something that probably just
Look at him on this light skin already.
hurt your feelings,
Lean back.
put you in a bad state of mind. So
Oh,
that shit,
oh, he came out there with a prop.
I take that shit
Right.
and
What
I
you gonna do with
fade
it, though?
away like Kobe.
Woo!
Kobe, just
Mama.
yes.
Hey.
yes. Black Mamba,
Hey.
baby.
Hey, are you gonna hear if you
No
would have let
better
that
than
ball
throw
go?
that
Hey, are
ball
you gonna hear in the
house.
background was
Better.
what
Yeah.
the fuck did I say about throwing balls in the house?
That's why you sleep outside.
Do not compare my lifestyle to you motherfuckers who can't say shit.
Shit. I can say whatever.
Yeah, I bet
want.
you
My
walk that
thing is
bitch,
my
y'all be
wife
quiet in
know
the
that she got
motherfucker.
freedom of speech. Hell no.
Be quiet in the
My
motherfucker.
thing ain't I
Walk that
can't say
bitch-
nothing in the house. My thing is my wife will say something back, nigga. So I can't just go in there and talk shit because she'll talk shit right back. So
that's what I'm
you know,
saying.
I got to be
I
careful.
love it. Come on, let's do.
Hey,
that
y'all ever say something, joke with your girl, and did she say something that really hit home? But you don't.
Yeah, nigga.
You can't show it though.
You're like,
It really
Yeah,
hit you, but you gotta ha laugh it off.
ah,
yeah,
that was-
because it
that
hit you.
was
Yeah.
good. Ha, ha, ha,
Yeah,
ha.
man.
Yeah.
Like women, they be digging deep, nigga. You be over there joking, and you just say something light. They come over. That's why your dick little.
Like
I ain't never
no,
heard that one, man.
you crazy girl.
Yeah, I ain't never
You
heard
start
know you
wondering,
lie.
did she really feel that way? Hold on, wait.
Wait,
What
my
you telling
dick
your
little for
friends?
real?
Hold on.
You
Why
think
they
my
always
dick
looking at
little?
me? That's why they always laughing when I walk in.
Like-
Hold up.
Hold
on.
Stank,
You think my dick little
stank
for
ass
real?
boy. That's why you piss in the bed. We're like, damn.
Yeah. They start getting real. They start getting real
Damn.
personal.
Real personal.
Yeah, real. Hey, Jack, you say something to your lady look at you, be like, yeah, that's why your car suck.
Like you like. That's why your Chrysler 300 with the Hemi in it ain't shit. Like,
Yeah.
where yours at?
Yeah, you crazy girl.
That's why your
you
car
can't,
slow.
you can't say shit like that's why your weave backwards. That's
Hey,
why your
shit
lace.
got you in your
That's why
feelings
your
all
lace
day.
front is
All
right.
day.
Yeah, go ahead and say that shit. That's why
Yeah,
your
okay.
lace front is laced back.
Yeah.
Done.
Ah!
Nigga, she gonna remember that shit, nigga. Right when you want to get some and you thinking you good.
Nah.
Remember, I
Like
got
that's
the
why
lace
your
back.
brand new nails look like an eagle's talons.
You want to say something to you want to say something to your girl that'll really hit them. And I'm talking about like they might be like, I don't care. Yeah, it's gonna hit them. Say this. They say something, you be like, yeah, that's why your sister look better than you. Ooh.
Oh no, nigga, I ain't gonna do that. Nigga. No.
Yikes! Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that. She get real awkward in the house.
Nigga. Sister can't come over no more.
Yeah, buddy. She get real awkward.
Whole
Oh,
family
man.
situation just weird all of a sudden.
Yeah. But man, I ain't seen your sister in a while. What you worried about her for?
I just
Why you
asked,
worried about
know,
her?
You know, we family and stuff.
Y'all was close. Y'all was close. She dead to this family.
Hold
Yeah.
up. Did you hit her with? Oh man, so sad that I can't see her beautiful face no more and just walk away.
Yeah, you talk.